This is my response to question set 1 from Soraya. Question 1, there's a difference between learning skills and being educated. What do you think about this quote from the top of the article that we had to read? I think it's a fairly simple line between, skills are something that you do, whether it be a physical skill or skills such as, writing or analytics or something. It's an action, whereas being educated is more of a knowledge base in how you think about something. Um, you know, um, yeah, I think like I said earlier, writing is a skill, um, and you can be educated about writing, but you may not have the skills, or vice versa. You may have the skill of writing, but you may not be educated enough to write within certain contexts. So yeah, I think skills are more of an action, kind of um, more doing, whereas being educated is more about how you think about things or approach them. Question 2, referring to the question above, do you believe that there's a vast separation between learning something and being educated about something? Yeah, I think I kind of covered that in the last question. You can learn how to do something, or learn about something, but not necessarily be educated about it. I think the best example I can give is looking at people who talk about politics on social media. They grab a couple facts that they learned, and they may not even be true, and they kind of spit their opinion out without being educated about all the different viewpoints and the context in which these things are being presented. I think that's just one example of probably countless. I think learning something is the information and the facts, and being educated about something is the kind of 10,000 foot view, and seeing how all the pieces fit together. Question 3, in the first paragraph of the article, the author talks about in today's world that the trajectory of careers is not what it was before. We don't want to do the same repetitive tasks every day. Instead, the author talks about how nowadays we find a problem, work through it, and solve it with others. Do you agree that is where today's career paths are headed? If so, why or why not? I think it depends on the field. Um, there are fields where you're kind of run into the same problems, and they kind of have the time tested solutions. Um, I think that yeah, I think it all depends on the career. But I think when you're talking about being able to solve problems, I think that skill set is being a little bit more sought after, because the kind of manufacturing and industrial jobs that kind of sustained our economy through the 20th century, a lot of those are going away because of automation and globalization. So in order to streamline certain processes, employers are looking to find people with the skill set of being able to identify problems, analyze them, and work through them with others.